Hey, I'm Drackle, and I'm showing you a actual game video from Team Deathmatch, Call of Duty 4. The map is Crossfire. It's a very wide open map. It's probably the best map to use assault rifles, which is why I chose to use the M4 assault rifle. It fires like a submachine gun, but it also gives you wall penetration and a little bit better range capability than a submachine gun. I started out and I ran through that building back there, this is one of the most highly trafficked areas. And at the beginning of a round, I like to rush forward and pick off a few guys as they're rushing towards us and make them think twice and slow the other team down from getting any sort of momentum going. But it didn't work out that well. The guy followed me upstairs and shot me. So here, I spawn. That little stairwell / doorway is always the best place to put your crosshairs. There's always somebody rushing through that area. It's the most heavily trafficked doorway, I think, on this map. I'm just trying to pop random people that show up. I'm pretty much playing defense in this one because my team actually gets raped pretty badly. I think I see someone to my left on my radar, so I'm gonna move on him, but by the time I get there, the building's full of my teammates. But then nades start going off. I'm like, oh shit, I'm pinned down. So instead of running out into the open, I make a left here and I hide right by the windowsill because I know people are going to be rushing through that building where my crosshairs are right there. As you can see them rushing by, and they're going to come out over here on the street. I'm going to start killing them. Also, when you're shooting at someone like that and it goes behind a beam or a part of a wall, just keep shooting. You'll probably still hit him. You might just finish him off. That's 3 kills, not bad at all. Stopped most of the rush. This is a bad place to spawn. Very bad. I kill one guy, but I get shot by the other guy running by. I don't know why Call of Duty makes you spawn like right next to people. It's retarded. This is another heavily trafficked area. I like to point my rifle out and cover the street and then across the street. No one expects to be shot from there. And this, people run up that stairwell I was just in, so I killed him. It's a good place to cover, because a lot of people jump through that window just like that and try to make it up the stairs. But I missed him. I didn't kill him, so I'm going to toss a grenade, discourage him from pursuing me. My teammate here jumps out and kills him, but then he himself gets killed, and I get pinned down from all sides, on my left, my right, and my front, and I get killed right here from the side. In that situation, you can either run. If I ran to the right, I would have ran right into a bunch of people. If I ran to the left, there's a guy there. So I decided to fight, stand and fight, knowing that I was going to die. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. The best tactic there is to retreat. But I'm not one for retreating myself, especially in team deathmatch when you're going to respawn. In search and destroy, I would have ran the fuck out of that real fast. I saw that guy on my radar, so I popped him. Good radar usage is very essential on this map. There's a lot of open space, a lot of buildings people run through. You get flanked very easily. You have to really keep on your toes. And this is when we start getting pinned down over here. I'm stuck at my spawn point because there are like 20 guys rushing towards us. Notice how I anticipated his movement and kept firing even though he stopped running. It's a good skill to have. Anticipating motion, that is. That was a pretty good kill on me right there. He figured I was gonna strafe back and try to hit him again. He was right, so he started shooting the wall. And that finished me off pretty much. Sometimes the game doesn't register when you want to jump over a fucking window. I hate that. And I'm gonna go in here because anything outside is a death trap. And I should have had that guy, but he spun around and just started spraying the area. And he just happened to hit me as I came out. It was a bit luck on his part. but mostly sound tactics. Especially with the M4, it's almost no recoil. I'm going to climb up this ladder because I know there are enemies in this building, or if not in the building, they will be soon. So I'm going to clear all the rooms, check for snipers, I'm going to check my corners, and some guy runs right into me. And if I hadn't ducked, I probably would have died. My team is pretty much in control, as you can see from the radar, of this particular building. So I'm going to... That's a chopper, I think, shooting at me. I'm going to check out to my left here, this window. A lot of people have to climb that ladder and flank you. So, but as you can see, my teammates are moving into that area, so I'm going to move down here. And I hear something downstairs, so I'm going to toss a nade, and it just happens to kill someone. That's a good thing that if you wear. I suggest that you at least get some headphones because they really help. And most people would have sat there and tried to keep shooting at that guy because I hit him a couple times. Almost everyone would have sat there and tried to finish off the kill, but I was getting shot from below, and if I stayed there, a couple seconds longer, I would have died. The best thing to do in that situation is retreat and come back later and see if you can pop him. Notice I just killed the guy from the ladder area down there. And I didn't stay in the same spot. I moved to the window over there and started shooting at the next guy. And when I finished that, I didn't kill him either, so I moved back to there. Always try to switch positions if you can. It's enormously helpful. I mean, even if you move 10 feet, the guy is going to be firing where you were and not where you are now. And right now I was just hiding because I saw a bunch of people on my radar, a bunch of red on the radar, and I wanted to sit there until I get more information about who's in the area. I usually like to sit there for about 10-15 seconds and try to figure out where everyone is from the radar and from sounds, instead of just rushing headlong into an ambush or something. And I really shouldn't have sprinted there. I would have gotten my 7th kill and got a chopper, but I got an airstrike. Almost as good. Not really, it's not as good, is it? But it's alright. I see him get killed, so I crouch down and I hit the guy coming through the door. That's why I like the M4. It's got very little recoil and it's got good range, so I wouldn't be able to pull that shot off with an MP5. For an MP5, I would have been in that room waiting for him. And I see on my radar to my right, in a minute you'll see 2 red dots pop up, I believe. I see the red dots, I start going this way, but then I see all the red dots coming. And here they get hit with a stun grenade, and they're both stunned. So I get 2 kills for the price of... no, none, I guess. And I don't know what happened to this guy. So if someone on my team killed him, I would have got an assist, but he just seemed to die. And good example there of why you should not reload while moving. I should have sat down and reloaded. I might have had a chance to kill him. Now I'm just sitting here. I like to sit, as I mentioned earlier, I like to sit around if I know there are enemies in my area. I like to sit around and wait for more information before I start moving as to where everyone is. Oh, and I see my teammate get killed here. Most people's reaction would have been to run right up those stairs and charge into the guys, but you don't know how many there are, you don't know if they're coming. So I sit at the bottom of the stairs, as no one's going to check directly down. And they both just run right through and I kill them. I mean, that's kind of sad. If it was me, I would have checked that corner. I toss a stun grenade in there so I can make my approach. And I'm approaching into total enemy controlled territory. There's none of my teammates out here. Just me. So I do a little bit of a flanking move. I kill 2 people and I'm pretty sure they're on to me by that point. They see me on radar and I'm sure people are converging on my position. This is probably the worst place to